Hi, it's Carolyn with Therapy for the Soul, and I'm here with you today for our week ahead collective card reading. I'm recording this on Sunday, April 16th, and so it is for this week that we're getting ready to step into. As always, it's a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And so we're going to start off by looking for an overall guidance message for this upcoming week. Okay, we have the card Transformation. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. And this card actually came out earlier this week in the daily readings that I do on Instagram. And so, yes, this energy of transformation is very present. Now let's go ahead and get some tarot cards to see if we can understand a bit more about what this transformation might mean. But I would say as you're watching this video, feel into what area of your life do you feel a transformation is taking place. Okay, we have two cards that fell to the floor, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. So let's see what we have here. We have the Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. We have the 10 of Ariel. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. To our bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. And so in this deck, the suit of Ariel is the suit of Pentacles in traditional tarot. And that makes me think a lot of times things that have to do with work or finances and things more in our day-to-day physical world. And so I almost wonder, for some of you, if there's something that has to do with your work, or something with income, something maybe that might be like a stream of income or a source of income that you might be getting that nudge that it's time to let go of, to move on from, but you still might be holding on to it. And a lot of times I think in this sort of situation, if a job gives some sort of sense of security, it can be hard to let go of that. I know a lot of times I've heard people say, well, it gives me the stable income and I have health insurance through it. And even if you might not be truly happy at it, and I totally understand those things are really important and important to take into consideration. But I wonder if even thinking outside of the box, if there's other ways to earn income in a way that's more aligned with your soul, to expand your income by doing things that are aligned with your soul, and if there's other ways to be able to kind of get the health insurance and other sorts of things that maybe feel secure from what you're currently involved in now. And I'm just using those as examples because I've heard that, many times from different people who are considering leaving a job to do something that feels more fulfilling, but feeling like that sort of fear gets in the way. And so just notice what this is for you, okay? If this does have to do with work, with finances, with life purpose, but there's something that I feel maybe just feels like you're feeling stuck there, or you're not expanding or growing there anymore. It's something that just feels like maybe this is just a job in a sense. And so we're being shown that, that the situation no longer serves you. And so your intuition is correct about this. Okay, and so if you do choose to take this step to explore something a bit different, our 10 of Ariel really says like everything has come together in the end, okay? That you're going to be in the space of just like security and fulfillment, like the card says, financial success, the promise of retirement. On this card, I'll show it to you one more time. It almost like that looks like that there's two women in France that are just sitting outside of a cafe, just like enjoying their time together. And so I feel like this card also speaks to freedom in a sense. Maybe this freedom that you might gain by letting go of what no longer serves you and stepping more into what you feel does. So I feel like that there is going to be some sort of change with our Ace of Ariel at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is usually when something is being offered to you. Almost like this coin is being offered to you. This token is being offered to you, where it could just be like new resources of money, time, support, opportunity, that there is some sort of new change that's getting ready to happen. And so feel into just how this might resonate for you. And as we can see here on this card with the Ace of Ariel, look at all the coins that are around her. All this abundance that is there just waiting for you to say, yes, I'm ready to accept this. Okay? And so let's go ahead and pull from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck just to see what guidance Archangel Michael has for us around this. He's already shown up with our 5 of Michael card here. And Archangel Michael, is the archangel that can help with life purpose as well. And also like cutting away what no longer serves you. So let's dive into this deck here to wrap up our reading. Okay, we have Make a Decision, which is really a perfect card for the energies of this reading. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. So I really feel the guidance here, again, is to feel into what is trying to transform in your life. What are you being nudged to make this transformation in? Do you find that just like your interests are going in a particular way? What feels joyful and fulfilling for you is going in a particular way? How you might like to be serving for others, okay? Like, does that feel juicy in a different way than the work that you're doing now? Take some time to evaluate what's working for you, what's not working for you. Okay? Sometimes even writing these things out, even like a pros and cons list, right? Like the pros of staying in the situation that you're in. I like to kind of actually, as I'm saying this, put it into 4 quadrants. And I remember back maybe 5 years ago or so when I made like a big jump and shift in my career and the work that I was doing that felt like a big leap of faith. I looked at what was working in my particular situation, like what would be a reason to stay, a pro of staying, what would be a con of staying, what would be a pro of leaving, and what would be a con of leaving. And even though some of those quadrants, I guess we could say, might seem kind of similar, it's really interesting when you just write it out from that perspective. Okay? And as you do that, I don't think you really want to look at the number of things that are in each quadrant, but how do the things that you identify weigh out? I remember when I did that, I just thought, wow, there is no question. I need to take this leap of faith, okay? If I'm going to stay aligned to my values and what's important to me. And yes, I was one of those people who was also maybe staying in a particular job due to the health insurance and the stable income as well. But in the end, I feel like that can that's an ego fear, right? Of just like wanting things to feel familiar and secure, but things have a way of working out as you follow your soul's guidance, okay? And so take some time to do that. And, this switch, it doesn't have to be like, yes, you're going to terminate with something now and kind of like step into something new. It can be maybe just opening yourself up to the opportunity of exploring something new. Maybe it's gradually doing more of the new thing. Okay, maybe it's moonlighting with the new thing because you don't also want to be in a state of stress if it feels like you don't have the income that's there to support you, okay? And so I think the idea is to really just start to embrace this nudge of transformation that's happening and open your heart up to what are these different resources and opportunities and ideas that are coming into your reality as you start to explore this a little bit more. Don't allow yourself to reject them or shut them down. Really take them in. When it comes to making a decision, one thing I've also heard from other people who were thinking of leaving a job that gave them pause is they were, really worried about their colleagues, or different aspects of the job. Like, oh my gosh, what if it takes them too long to fill my position? Or how is that going to affect maybe the people served there? And I totally get that too. But I feel like this plays into this question, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Because I have a feeling the other situation is going to figure things out, okay? And so what is the decision that feels true to you as you're following your values and what's important to you and what lights you up? What kind of like sparks your heart in this particular aspect? It's time to make a decision. And the decision can be just saying, yes, you know what? I'm ready to, devote more energy to this other thing. I'm ready to say yes to the opportunities that come my way. I'm ready to begin the first step as part of this transition and transformation. And these are the energies that we have for this upcoming week. So I do hope that the reading resonates and I do hope that it's helpful. If you enjoy the readings that I put up here on YouTube and you feel inspired to get a personal reading, I do offer those. And you can find information about learning all about those in the description box down below. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Have a wonderful week ahead and I'll see you again at the next video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.